and the bishop does look very, very scary, but Hans sacrifices the rook to get the bishop and the knight for it. Pawn takes f6. AB. The king now takes the knight. Eric grabs the knight and says, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, because if you take, I have queen b. I don't believe you. Queen takes b2. White sacrifices the rook in the corner of the board. Oh my god. Queen takes a1. Eric is now up 5 points of material, but he loses the bishop. The queen is staring. The rook is staring. The pawn is about to become another queen. Queen a5 check, king to d1. Eric might go for repetition here, but he plays here. He grabs the pawn. He grabs the pawn, and now white sacrifices the rook. Rook to c6. The idea of this move is to attract black's king like a magnet away from the pawn on e6. And when that pawn falls, black's position is going to be in dire straits. But before we even take that pawn, we play knight takes. You attract the king into a double check of 2 pieces. With one move, you have activated both the knight and the bishop. And anywhere black goes, he's in huge trouble. King going here. There's queen e6. You run here. I take the rook. I also have a fork. So you've got to find the best way to protect your king. King c7. Eric's got 30 seconds on the clock. Queen c2. Queen c6. Queen e6. And in this position, instead of taking the rook in one move and setting up knight e6, white had to stay patient. Because if here you take this with check and then you keep pillaging. If rook f7, then you have knight e6 and checkmate in a couple of moves. And if king here, you have queen g6 and you keep pillaging. But instead of that, he grabbed the rook